everyone, Sam Rethmeyer here with the Wednesday Night Wine Club. This is the white wine video for May 2022. Let's get into it. I am very excited to talk to you about this wine because this is probably the oddest white that I've had for the wine club. This is from a producer, Fattoria di Sommantana. This is coming from the Chianti region in Tuscany. And this is their Prunecchio white bottling. This is a blend of Sauvignon Blanc, Trebbiano Toscano, and another grape variety called Malvasia. Trebbiano and Malvasia are indigenous to Italy. You find them planted everywhere, very similar to the way that you find Sauvignon Blanc planted. They do very well in tons of different climates, whether it's warm or cold. I've never had a blend like this before and was floored when I tried it. The family is in their 4th generation winemaking. They do everything by hand. They also grow olive trees, have olive oil on their estate. It is, you know, if you're into grapevines and orchards and olive trees, I guess it's cool to visit there because it looks stupidly beautiful. You'll see a picture here. Just charming, bucolic, lovely. Their reds are incredible, but I thought it would be really fun to try the white. This is made in painfully small productions from about a 3-acre vineyard with about 6,000 bottles produced a year. That's 500 cases for the entire world. And we get to try it. All right, so you'll notice the color's pretty dark, right? And I don't know about you, but I tend to feel like wines that are this color, my first impression is that they're either going to be massively weighted, big flabby wines, or they're gonna be sweet. That seems to be kind of and even for me doing this as long as I have now, knowing that color doesn't really equate quality at all, it's where we go to. So the breakdown, Sauvignon Blanc is important because Sauvignon Blanc is gonna add the structure of the wine, the backbone of the wine. The Malvasia is gonna add this crazy aromatic quality and a little bit of viscosity. The Sauvignon Blanc is notoriously described as having, you know, pepper notes and then citrus, specifically lime and grapefruit. What the Malvasia does is adds in a stone fruit quality, white flower that is so pretty and so unique. The Trebbiano is the acidity. If you didn't have the Trebbiano, the wine would actually be kind of flabby or would be fleshy. If you didn't have the Malvasia, the wine would come off as shrill. So this is really a perfect, beautiful balance and something that's known as a field blend. When winemakers before modern technology and science and our understanding of why certain grapes do really well in warmer years versus other grapes that do poor in colder years, so think like Cabernet Sauvignon does really well in warm climates, Pinot Noir needs cooler, right? Before they understood that, what they would do is plant these vineyards with just tons of different grape varieties in them, because if it was a warm year, half the grapes might not do as well, but the other half would help support, right? Always in that supporting role. So it would create balance every year. This is a very old school way of making wine. And you'll notice on the nose, like I talked about, is there is this like crazy white flower, peach, apricot, nectarine, stone fruit. You still get the grapefruit that comes through. Not a lot of that bell pepper, peppery note, grassy note that Sauvignon Blanc can have due to the fact that this is coming out of a warmer area. Tuscany is famously pretty warm. And then the Trebbiano, again, is gonna add all of that bracing acidity.
Doesn't Sauvignon Blanc traditionally add in aromatic and acidity?
Yeah, it can on its own, but it really, that more comes down to where it's planted. And you can plant it in really warm climates, but the warmer a climate, the riper the grape gets, which means that the acidity drops down. Acid, when a grape berry sets on a vine, its acidity is at 100 and its sugars are at 0. As it ripens, it does this, and you're kind of looking for somewhere in the middle here. You'll notice on the palate, this has some unctuousness to it, right? It's got that viscosity. This is not what I would call a light-bodied wine, but maybe something that is somewhere between a Chardonnay from France and a Chardonnay from California. It kind of skirts that line. We can do the acid test, which we'll get here somewhere on the screen to show you how to taste for that acidity. Even now I'm kind of picking up on some Meyer lemon and like Tuscan herbs. Like I'm in the middle of a field right now. This is gonna be great with salads. This is gonna be great with grilled fish, with roasted fish, white pizzas, any kind of pasta with white sauce. This is fantastic. I really hope you enjoy this wine. I hope you enjoyed the weirdness of it and how insanely delicious and drinkable this is. Hope you pair it with some fun food. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Cheers.